Welcome to Ladies Talking Business. On this show, we break down the concept of business to its simplest form. I'm your host, Moremi Akano. Our guest today is Gbemisola Onabolu, a nature enthusiast and a very well-experienced product formulator. Her inspiration came from watching documentaries on the ancient Egyptians and how they were always well adorned with naturally made beauty products. Gbemisola is well-versed in beauty regimens, especially targeted at Nigerians and Africans, to demystify the problems with the Nigerian hair and skin. She is the CEO of Afrovirtues natural products. Gbemisola is also a life counselor, a dance and music enthusiast, and loves nature. Thank you for joining us on the show today, Gbemisola.
Thank you.
Okay, so this Egyptian, inspiration, just tell us a bit about how it inspired you to start your business.
Okay, well, growing up, I don't know, my mom just liked playing this particular program, right? And I realized that these people were very big on nature, you understand? And they used a lot of natural components, even household items, to enhance their beauty. Like 5,000 years ago, they started using ochre. Ochre is like red earth. They would mix
it like clay, or?
Yes, like clay.
Okay.
They mix it with water and they apply on their lips and their cheeks. And they also started using coal. Now, coal is made from heavy metal. So what they do is, because it has high levels of lead in it, which is very dangerous to humans. So what they do is they process it and they filter it for about 30 or more days. Then then they now create the eyeliner. And they were also, I'm sure everybody knows that they're the first purveyors of the cat eyes that we all love and struggle with currently. Then burnt almonds, this regular almond nuts that we eat. Yes, they burn it and they use it to color their brows. They had henna. They used it to color for body art and to color their nails and to also strengthen their hair. They had their milk baths. They had honey and milk face mask that they used.
I think Cleopatra was well known for
exactly, and people could not really tell how old she was because she was always looking very young. And they're very big on weight loss as well. They had so many natural ways to deal with so many. This hair removal that we do now with sugar, that we use with sugar, they started it. And this Dead Sea salt and all of that. So I got a lot from there, and also from my grandmother. My grandmother also loves nature, and she taught me so many things about it. My mom is also a plant lover. So I got these things from these programs that I used to watch, and also from my grandmother and from my mother as well.
Amazing.
Yes.
And you just made it into a business.
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about our Afro-textured hair. Your hair is beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So there are some common misconceptions about it. It's too coarse. There's nothing I ever use that will make it work. Let's talk about them and how we can overcome these misconceptions.
Okay, yes, there's so many misconceptions about natural hair, and I love to call them myths. Some people will say your natural hair can't be softened. Some people will say your natural hair can look nice, it's very unruly. Some people will even tell you not to wear your natural hair to the office because it doesn't look professional. I do not believe in that. I'm wearing my natural hair right now with no extension whatsoever. Yes, wow. This is my natural hair, and people also think oils are moisturizers. Oils are not moisturizers. So they think the more I put oils in my hair, it will make my hair grow. It will only clog your pores and it can lead to hair loss. Another thing people also think is once you cut your hair grows better.
Faster.
No,
I hear it a lot.
That's not true. You know why? If you have any damage, in your hair or your scalp, even if you cut the hair, it has still not solved the problem if you've not changed your regimen or your routine, right? So, and because we have different reasons for hair loss, we have trichotillomania. Trichotillomania is, people that pull their hair, they're always touching their hair. Maybe when they're talking, they're always touching, or maybe when they're antsy, or maybe when they're, when they're just not, maybe when they're unhappy, they just start pulling at their hair, and, it's called trichotillomania. So even if you cut the hair, Once the hair starts growing back,
you pull it
again. We have alopecia areata, and this is caused by your immune system attacking your hair follicles, and the hair follicles is where your hair comes out from. So if you cut your hair, how has that helped? We have postpartum shedding, we have psoriasis, we have so many, even medications. There are some medications we take that have there's downside to be hair loss. You understand? So we have people come to us, and most times we ask them, what medication are you on currently? You know, and by the time we do our research on it, we realize that this is what is causing the hair loss.
So sometimes what we ingest really does affect.
Yes, definitely. Then poor nutrition. Another big thing is people do not understand that our body needs this vitamins and minerals that we get from fruits and vegetables, you know, and it also helps our hair grow full, long and thick. So now when you don't take enough vegetables or enough fruits, your body will, little one you're taking, your body will store it and only distribute it to the major organs in your body, because your body sees that your hair is not as important as your heart, as your kidney, as your liver. You understand? So instead of giving your hair some of these nutrients, your body will not give your hair these nutrients. So hold on to it for the most important parts of your body. But when you take enough, then your body has enough to distribute evenly. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Thank you for the nutrition tips.
No problem.
Okay, so talking about natural products, natural hair, skin, and all that.
Yes.
What are the things we should bear in mind before we even start to go natural with those products?
All right. One thing I always tell people is nature heals. Right? Nature heals. Nature will not will not just go to the symptoms. Nature will first go to the root cause. You understand? So that's why at times when people use natural products, they think, this thing is not working for me. It is working, but it's just working from the root cause, which you are not seeing.
So it will take longer.
Exactly. So if you have hair loss, maybe you have damages in your scalp, maybe your scalp is damaged already. So the product is actually going to the roots, to the scalp, which you're not seeing. And I can equate this to your soil. If your plant is not growing well, you water it, you expose it to sunlight and all that, and it's still not working, still not growing properly. The next thing you want to look at is the soil. So you start treating the soil, and you know that once the soil is healthy, then the plant will also be healthy. So if your scalp is healthy, your hair will be healthy. You understand? And each time I talk to people about it, my husband and I, we actually run the business together, you know. And when I started, I remember I just used to make for people for free. I just used to make and, you know, give to people and all that. So my husband was like, okay, what are you doing? Like, seriously, do you understand? Like, you know, and the way I was talking to people about it was like, you're knowledgeable about these things. And they said, once you have knowledge on something, you can actually make money from it. You understand? You can monetize it. And that was how, you know, we just put 2 and 2 together. But one thing I'm big on is educating people about natural hair. That's one thing I'm big about. So it's not about just, you know, following the crowd and saying I want to go natural, or I want to. It's about understanding. You understand how these things work. So, and again, using natural products, there can be inconsistencies. That is in fragrance. Yes, in fragrance especially. Then also at times you can have separation. That's why at times you see some products look like there's water up here. And just like when you juice your vegetables now and your fruits, you see at times when you put it down, what happens? You see separation. But that doesn't mean it has gone bad.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. So what I'll just advise people is to be consistent with these products, pay more attention to your hair, you know, and be patient and be loving.
Patience is key.
Yes.
We will talk more about this shortly after the break. We will be back for more conversations with our guests after the break. I'm still here with Gbemisola Onabolu, CEO of Afrovirtues Natural Products. Okay, Gbemisola, so let's go deep into the industry now. Okay. Let's talk about the impact the natural hair community itself has on the beauty industry in Nigeria. You know, when you talk about beauty industry in Nigeria, a lot of people think it's just about skin and all, but there's the natural hair bit, which is now very, very wide. Let's talk about their impact.
All right. Well, I call it a movement.
Movement. Okay.
It is a movement because, and at times I actually cringe when I hear people say, I'm going natural. You don't go natural. You return natural. You understand? You return to where you're coming from. back to the basics. You understand? You were not born with processed hair. You at one point retouched your hair, or your mother took you to the salon to retouch your hair. So this is you. This is who we are. We are Africans, and it's called Afro-Textured hair. You understand? So how African can it get? Do you understand? For you to wear your natural hair. Now, another thing is YouTubers have made things really easy. You understand? We can see how Black Americans, they've been wearing the natural hair for the longest.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
And we have, I think, the largest natural hair community is actually in France.
Really?
Yes,
I would have thought America.
No, it's actually in France.
Oh, wow.
You know, and these people are on YouTube showing you how to, you know, manage your hair. They've told us how to, you know, you can have 4A, 4B, 4C and all of that, you know, different hair textures and all of that, and how to manage these hairs. You understand? So most times these YouTubers, once you watch their videos, it actually helps you to understand your hair better. You understand? Then again, we already have we now have natural hair salons, you know, popping up now, because the regular hairstylists, they really don't know how to care. So what they do is, when you go to their salon, once they can't comb your hair, they start advising you to retouch the hair. Madam, your hair is too tough.
It's too hard.
We cannot comb it. You know, they don't understand how to detangle. If there was a time I went with my staff, we went to these salons to go and educate them. At the end of the day, I had to stop.
You had a headache?
I had a headache, like a serious headache. Like, madam, you are doing too much. Make me just do like this. And I was like, no, it's not about that. You have to detangle. And they're like, who get time for that one? I was like, are you serious? So they just pack the entire hair, run their comb through, and just, you know, keep going. And you're damaging people's hair. And they think, because they've been doing it for years, that they know better. But they really do not know better, you know. So the industry is growing, even though it's still young. But I believe the industry is growing, and I see more people, wearing the natural hair, you know, with pride.
Amazing. So you just spoke about an experience. My next question is actually for you to tell me about some of your experiences running Afrovirtues today. I'm not even going to talk about the challenges first, just the experience. What has the journey been like?
Okay, I can say meeting people. Right. Meeting people that share your dreams.
Okay.
You understand? And another major thing is this making natural hair products has you know, helped me to understand so many people, so many tribes. And yes, it has taken me to different places, different locations in Nigeria, because we source our raw materials locally. Okay. So most times we go deep into villages. Do you understand? And it's the good part of it is when you know that a particular community, like some communities actually rely on your patronage, you know, for survival.
Oh, wow. Yes,
like these plants that they just think is just growing behind, and you're always coming for these plants, and they know that they can use the money to, you understand, to do something for themselves, you know. So it's a big experience. I'm even trying to learn different languages now. I remember I made a TikTok and I spoke a particular language, I think Akwa Ibom or something. So, and you know, it's just miming. So then I don't know how the lady saw it. So when I called her to place an order that was coming, and she started speaking her language, I was like,
wait a minute,
I don't understand what you're saying. And she's like, but you were speaking. I said, no,
that's TikTok.
That's TikTok. I was just miming. Then another experience is me going out, maybe to buy stuff, or just generally going out, and you know, you have ladies walk up to you and say, oh, thank you so much, you're Afrovirtues, you helped me, you helped my hair grow, you know, we've helped thousands of women. So most times I go out and Afrovirtues, hi. There was a day my husband and I even went out for lunch, and the waiter brought a bottle of red wine, and I was looking at my husband, and he was looking at me like, you know. So he now came and said, okay, a couple told him to bring it to our table. Aww. So they now came and they introduced themselves and said, oh, I use Afrovirtues. I was like, oh, are you serious? And she was like, I had to drag my husband because he used to abuse me. He used to call me Mama Eko. He used to call me lots of names, you know. But now that my hair is growing, so when I showed him, and he was so happy, and he decided to buy us a drink, you know, that really touched me. I was like, wow. Even when we got home, my husband was like, wow. So this is, you know, you don't know how you're
it's
touching
not just a business,
people.
but you're meeting
Yes,
needs.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're meeting needs, and we're helping women regain their confidence through their hair.
Amazing. So you talked about the experiences, the good moments. Let's briefly talk about the challenges. Times that you felt like, you know what, I'm not doing again.
Oh.
Give us examples of such.
Oh God. The major one that at times gets me emotional is the fact that the beauty industry is dominated majorly with international brands. Even the consumers don't want to use locally made products. Do you understand? They don't want to use locally made products.
So why do you think that happens? Because they don't trust Nigerian products?
I just think it's because they've been used to these international brands.
Okay.
And maybe they believe Nigerians are not up to the task. Look at what the pharmaceutical industries have done. You understand? They are equally as good as the international brands. So why do you think skincare products or hair care products made in Nigeria will not work? You know, most times we go to stores, you know, for them to stock our products, and the next thing you hear, okay, let me see the product, and they see it and, oh, made in Nigeria.
Till date?
Till date, wow. Yes, till date.
Wow.
And you're like, why? You look at stores and you see, so I believe the government is not doing anything for us in that aspect, because these people are taking this same monies that they're getting and they're using it to develop their own country, while we are here struggling, hustling to make ends meet, and we're paying taxes, you know, we're giving back to the community, but we don't get any support. Wow. You know, we can't be struggling with the space. Do you understand? We can't, it doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, these people that are rejecting our products, when their family members need jobs, they come to us. And at times I always feel like, why don't you go to America or go to China and go and tell them to, you know, you've empowered them. You didn't empower us. So why do you want anything from us? Then we have things like inflation, of course. We have exchange rates, interest rates, power supply, yes, bad roads. Then another thing is skilled staff.
Skilled staff. We'll talk about skilled staff shortly.
All right.
We will go on a short break. Please stay with us. Thanks for staying with us on Ladies Talking Business. We have been having conversations with our guest, Gbemisola Onabolu. All right, Gbemi, so before we went on break, we're talking about your challenges, and you mentioned skilled staff. Let's briefly talk about that.
Okay, so as we all know, everybody wants to work for themselves. Everybody wants to be entrepreneurs, right? And but they take these jobs from you. And the next thing you see, maybe on their statuses or something, they're selling this, they're selling that. You understand? This is, to me, I see it like a distraction. You can't give your 100% when you're doing your own business and working for someone else. And at times they even put it in your faces, like, you know. And I've had friends, we've spoken, and even carpenters. You can hardly get carpenters now. Even tilers and all the people are just hopping on bikes now. People just want to sell wigs. People just want to, you know. We don't have skilled labor like we used to before, you understand. Then again, of course, access to capital. That's it. That's zero in Nigeria.
I hear that.
So, and you know, my husband and I, we've been able to move this business with our personal finances. Yes, we've not gotten anything from anybody, maybe the government or anything. No,
but you know, every time the government tries to put things out there that, oh, small businesses can access such loans, or
yes, it's not as easy as they make it sound.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Okay, so let's talk about strategies. You've been running this business for a while, like roughly how long?
About 5 years, actually.
Okay. So what strategies would you say you've been able to put in place to help you run a profitable business?
Okay, well, we've been able to put structure in our business, get accredited, you know, if according to whatever business you're doing. But for us now, it's NAFDAC.
NAFDAC, yeah.
Yeah, so we've been able to get NAFDAC on all our products. Okay. You know,
I heard that's hell as well. Or how easy is it to get NAFDAC?
It's not easy. Okay. It's not, and we did 19 products at a go. Yes, so it's not as easy, you know, and it's pretty expensive too. So that's what's discouraging so many people
from actually getting the
and
approval.
again, the time, most times it goes on for months, at times even a year or more. Yes. So,
so you're talking about structure. You've been able to put structure in place.
Yes, we've been able to put structure in place. We've been able to make products that actually work. You understand? Like most people just make products. That's why I said we make products for the Nigerian hair. You understand? So our products are actually curative. Unlike other products that just help you to maybe soften your hair or manage your hair, our products actually help to cure, do you understand, some issues. So once you're solving a problem, you're going to be then our online presence and all of that. So.
Okay, I like what you said about solving a problem. Once you're solving a problem, you will definitely be profitable.
Definitely.
Okay, so you as Gbemisola, how have you been able to stay on top of your game running a business? Because I know running a business in Nigeria, everybody who gets to sit on that chair, they get to tell you that this is not easy running a business in Nigeria.
It is not.
So how have you been able to stay on top of your game?
Number one, just being prayerful. Okay. Telling you, prayer is the master key.
Okay.
Then another way is we've been able to, our customer service actually is top notch. We have I think one of the best customer services in Nigeria, and I'm not joking. Yes, I am not joking. And we've been able to, like I said, our products actually cure, our products are curative. So it's actually solving problems for people, like people with alopecia, dandruff, bald patches, and all those things. They can always come to us. Then we reward customer loyalty, which is what we're doing currently, for our Christmas sales and all that. So then we give back to the community. I remember when COVID just hit, we actually made sanitizers and we sent them to communities, to schools and to hospitals. Then we made quite a lot. And we sent all these things out, and even face masks. Yes, we did. We gave out lots of face masks. Then another thing that has helped is we're in so many stores right now. Yes,
so, you were talking about the difficulty then when you take your product to stores.
Yes,
to put it. So
yes. Some
how did you overcome that?
Okay, now this is what they do. At times they go on your page. They go on our page, right? If you have very strong online presence, they like that. Because they know that once you put them on your page and you say our products are here, of course people will go there and not only buy your products but buy, maybe even start their shopping there. You understand? And once we like to go for the bigger ones, so that maybe those that have stores in different parts of the country,
people can access them easily.
Yes, they can access them easily, because it's not easy for one brand to just decide to spread out like that. So that's why we just put our products in various stores, and of course we also have our own store. So yes.
So Gbemisola, on a lighter note, your TikTok videos.
Oh my God.
For those who don't know, you need to check her out on IG. Your TikTok videos are very, 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 like, you put in a lot.
Yes, I do.
What does that do for you? Like, because it's like you dedicate time to do that.
Yes, I do. It's actually therapeutic for me.
Okay.
Yes, it is. That's my own way of relaxing. Okay, right from when I was in school, I've always loved to make people laugh. I've always been the jester, like the life of the party. Like, once Gbemi comes into the room, everybody's laughing, and so I remember it was my friend, Fraser Foodies, that actually told me to go on TikTok. I remember when she called, I was like, no, I'm not interested. I don't want to do TikTok. But when she convinced me, and now I'm fully vested. I mean,
when I see your notifications for your TikTok videos, I'm
oh my God! I'm in the creators group right now. Like, I'm now an official TikTok creator. Yes, really? I'm an official TikTok creator, and it's fun.
So well done, and
thank
congratulations!
You so much.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, and we wish you all the very best.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for tuning in to Ladies Talking Business today. It was a lovely chat with our guest, Gbemisola Onabolu, CEO of Afro-Virtues. Do join us this same time next week for another episode. And don't forget to follow us on PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle on YouTube to catch up with our programs. I'm Moremi Akano. See you next time.